Krawall zu machen.
Harry!
Eine Frechheit ist das, so einen Krawall zu machen.
Must-see classic black and white movies. Following my recent video on some of the best black and white movies of all time, I received many comments and recommendations, so this video includes most of those. Sometimes colour is overrated. The classic era had a look and feel all of its own. They just made better movies then. More recently, there have been some offerings made in black and white. Let me know what you think of them in the comments. If you enjoy this video, hit notification to get my new videos. To check out my many other videos, head over to my channel and check out my Facebook page. The links are in the description. Please take a moment to like, share and subscribe to the channel as well. I appreciate it. Let's get into it, in no particular order. Casablanca, 1942. Rick's Cafe was one of the few original sets built for the film. The rest were all recycled from other Warner Brothers productions, due to the wartime restrictions on building supplies.
You knew how much I loved you. How much I still love you.
A good deal more about you than you suspect. I know, for instance, that you're in love with a woman. It's perhaps a strange circumstance that we both should love the same woman.
You want for Sam?
Don't buy and sell human beings.
That's too bad. That's Casablanca's leading commodity.
He's looking at you, kid.
The Oxbow Incident, 1942. Henry Fonda was generally unhappy with the quality of the films he made while under contract to 20th Century Fox. This was one of only 2 films from that period that he was enthusiastic about starring in. The other was The Grapes of Wrath, 1940. The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, 1962. John Wayne suggested Lee Marvin for the role of Valance after working with him in The Comancheros, 1961.
Lumpy.
All right, dude. This time, right between the eyes.
The Grapes of Wrath, 1940. Prior to filming, producer Darryl F. Zanuck sent undercover investigators out to the migration camps to see if John Steinbeck had exaggerated about the squalor and unfair treatment meted out there. He was horrified to discover that Steinbeck had actually downplayed what went on in the camps.
Some things folks do is nice, and some ain't so nice. And that's all any man's got a right to say.
The Third Man, 1949. A huge fan of the film, Martin Scorsese wrote a major thesis on it while in film school. He got a B+ for it. His tutor remarking, "Forget it, it's just a thriller."
Eine Frechheit ist das, so einen Krawall zu machen.
To Kill a Mockingbird, 1962. Gregory Peck's summation speech, which runs for 6 minutes and 30 seconds, was nailed in a single take.
In the name of God. In the name of God. Believe.
Imitation of Life, 1934. 1934 was a banner year for Claudette Colbert. With her acclaimed performance in this film, the Cecil B. DeMille blockbuster Cleopatra, 1934, and the runaway Oscar-winning hit It Happened One Night, 1934.
There's my little girl.
Piola.
You Can't Take It With You, 1938. Shortly before filming began, Lionel Barrymore lost the use of his legs to crippling arthritis and a hip injury. To accommodate him, the script was altered so that his character had a sprained ankle, and Barrymore did the film on crutches. Barrymore would receive injections every hour to help relieve the pain of his arthritis. The Treasure of Sierra Madre, 1948. John Huston stated that working with his father on this picture and his dad's subsequent Oscar win were among the favorite moments of his life.
50, 100, 200, 300. That's it, ain't it, Kurt?
Yeah, that's it.
Double Indemnity, 1944. Arthur M. Kane later admitted that if he had come up with some of the solutions to the plot that screenwriters Billy Wilder and Raymond Chandler did, he would have employed them in his original novel.
Goodbye, baby.
"12 Angry Men, 1957. Because the film failed to make a profit, Henry Fonda never received his deferred salary. Despite this setback, he always regarded this film as one of the three best he ever made, the others being The Grapes of Wrath, 1940, and The Oxbow Incident, 1942.
Slipped through our fingers. Are you his executioner?
You cut it.
Night of the Hunter, 1955. Later on in life, Robert Mitchum, who was usually indifferent to such matters, said that Charles Lawson was his favourite director and indicated that this was his favourite of the movies in which he had acted.
Flesh and blood.
Where's your missus?
She run off with a drummer during prayer meeting.
High Noon, 1952. Fred Zinnemann said that the black smoke billowing from the train is a sign that the brakes were failing. He and the cameraman did not know at the time and barely got out of the way. The camera tripod snagged itself on the track and fell over, smashing the camera. But the film survived and is in the movie. The Apartment, 1960. For this film, Billy Wilder became the first person to win the Academy Awards for Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Screenplay.
Are we dressing for dinner?
You know, just come as you are.
So you're pretty good with that racket.
You should see my backhand. Wait till you see me serve the meatballs.
Brief Encounter, 1945. This movie was shot during the final days of World War II, going into production in January 1965. Filming was completed in May, with an interruption on May 8 to celebrate Germany's surrender.
I stood there.
Marty, 1955. A Moscow screening of the film during a 1959 cultural exchange program made it the first US feature seen in the USSR since World War II. When reading for his part, Ernest Borgnine moved both screenwriter Paddy Chayefsky and director Delbert Mann to tears. When Borgnine had finished his read-through, both Mann and Tchaikovsky knew that they had found their Marty.
Excuse me, Ange. Hello, Clara.
Manhattan, 1979. Woody Allen disliked his work in this film so much he offered to direct another film for United Artists for free if they kept this one on the shelf for good. Allen later reportedly said, "I just thought to myself, at this point in my life, if this is the best I can do, they shouldn't give me money to make movies." The Last Picture Show, 1971. At 9 minutes and 54 seconds, Ben Johnson's performance in this movie is the shortest ever to win an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. I appreciate your likes, shares and subscribers. Hit the notification button to get my new videos. Take a look at my channel and check out my Facebook page. The links are in the description. I am Wrangler. Bye for now. See you again soon.
I'm getting tired of putting up with it.
Interesting facts about famous people.